Hey guys, Sick this year, and I just got back from seeing the Lorax. I'm gonna try to keep this somewhat short and sweet since I don't really have too much to say about this film. Mediocre at best. I wasn't blown away by the film, but at the same time, I didn't hate it. It was enjoyable. It kept me entertained for the hour and a half, but it wasn't anything great. Almost you could pretty much say it was like Horton Hears a Who, another movie that I thought was okay. It kept me entertained. I enjoyed it, but in the end, I just kind of went, okay, I saw it. Nothing that I really needed to see again. Nothing that I was blown away by. The story, it was definitely. I mean, they obviously took a somewhat short Dr. Seuss book and had to extend it out to be something an hour and a half long, and I think they did a decent job with it. The story, it's very green. It's a very environmental friendly sort of story where they're just basically trying to talk about the evils of basically capitalism and big business and hurting our environment, in the sense that in this movie they end up cutting all the trees down, and the big bad capitalist company doesn't want more trees to be planted because they're making money off the air they sell, so they'd rather just have all the trees gone, and they'd rather pollute and do horrible things like that because they can make money off all the pollution and whatnot. And that's sort of the story. But of course, there's a kid who wants to plant this tree basically just for this girl who he's kind of digging on. He wants to find the last tree, plant it for her, but in the end, he learns a lesson of why all the trees were cut down originally, and kind of he ends up learning why big business is bad, and ends up wanting to plant the tree not just for the girl, but also for the world as well, to make it a better place. And it was, again, it was a decent story. I like the message that it portrayed. I am very, I'm a member of the Green Party. I do have strong feelings about our environment and things like that. So I like the message that it was conveying. I thought it did a decent job at that. It did actually make me hate the big bad capitalist business owner guy. In the movie I was pretty much very much against him and the things he was saying and whatnot. I did actually hate him in the movie, which was good. That's what they were going for, so I'll give it credit on that. And all in all, like I said, the movie wasn't bad. It was a fun movie that did keep me entertained for the hour and a half, and I did like it, but I wasn't blown away by it. And it's not the next big bad movie. I mean, things like for instance, Despicable Me. I loved that. I thought it was great. I would highly recommend everybody see Despicable Me. It was fantastic. Whereas the Lorax was just okay. So I basically say, wait to rent this one. No need to go to see it in theaters. I saw it in 3D, not because I really wanted to. I hate going to see movies in 3D unless it's a really good 3D movie, like a movie that's kind of gimmicky, like Piranha 3D or My Bloody Valentine 3D. A movie like that that's gimmicky. And then I'll see 3D. But a movie like this, it's not really needed to be seen in 3D. And I went to see it in 3D because it was the only showing of it left. And no, it's not really something you need to see in 3D. I wouldn't recommend spending the extra money. If you do want to go to the theaters and see this, it's not worth seeing in 3D. I wasn't watching and going, oh, things are coming at me at all. In fact, I actually forgot that I was even watching the movie in 3D. That's how much, that was how much non-3D there was in this movie. So I wouldn't recommend seeing it in 3D. It's really not worth paying the extra money. And like I said, I really wouldn't even recommend seeing it in theaters. It wasn't that great. I would just wait to rent it. Or if you're really into CGI films, if you're like me, I'm a huge fan of CGI animated films. I absolutely love them. I'll almost buy any mainstream CGI animated film, and I'll probably enjoy it. And if you're like me like that, I would say, yeah, pick it up when it comes out. You'll probably enjoy it. It will keep you entertained. If you liked Horton Hears a Who, if you enjoyed that movie, then you'll probably enjoy this movie. So I would say pick it up then. But at the most, just give it a rent. So in the end, like I said, it was fun. It was okay. It kept me entertained, but it wasn't anything mind blowing. It wasn't the next big great CGI movie. It was just okay. It was just mediocre. And I'm trying to think of what their names are. I have not read the Lorax since I was a little kid. I have the the original animated short too, but I had not seen that in a while either. I probably should have watched it. I believe they're called the humming fish. I believe that's what they're called. They're basically the minions from Despicable Me. That bugged me in the movie. I guess right now the minions are like the big thing for this company. They're really pushing these minions all over the place. And I thought the minions from Despicable Me were really funny. I did enjoy them. I liked the characters, but the fact that they basically took these humming fish, and I'm really hoping I'm getting that name wrong, or name right. They took the humming fish and basically turned them into the minions. I mean, during the whole movie, you're just watching this thinking, they're the minions from Despicable Me. The way they talk, they don't actually talk. They kind of like do the mumbly thing and sound all sort of weird and stuff. They are the minions, just they're fish. They are the same exact character, and that really bummed me out. I thought that was kind of stupid that they did that. It's like, you did it in Despicable Me, and they're coming out with Despicable Me too. It's like, do you really need to do it again in the Lorax? I didn't think those characters should have been portrayed like that. They should have been different characters. I was definitely I don't know. It just took away from the characters for me. I kind of laughed at them here and there, but it was just hard to take them for what they were because I was just constantly thinking they're minion ripoffs. So I didn't like it for that. That bugged me. Those characters kind of bugged me, but it did have its laughs. It was amusing. It was okay, and as I already said, it did keep me entertained. So for that, I would recommend it. Just don't be expecting anything great or amazing. It was just okay. And like I said, if you're thinking about seeing it, you're not sure, you're kind of on the fence, I would say don't go see it in theaters, especially don't see it in 3D. Just wait till it comes out on DVD or Blu-ray and give it a rent. Or if you're like me and you really, really, really like CGI films, CGI animated films, then yeah, pick it up when it comes out, when you can find it for pretty cheap. I wouldn't pay full price for anything. So the Lorax, like I said, mediocre. I would recommend it, but just nothing to spend a lot of money on because it was just mediocre. So that's it. Like I said, I'm going to kind of keep this one short. I'm not going to get really into this one since I like the movie, but I didn't absolutely love it. I just thought it was okay. So that's it, guys, and I'll see you next time I go to the cinema. Bye.